Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Courtney here. Today is Saturday. It's 11:26 a.m. and I'm literally just sitting here on my little bench that's right next to the entry to my apartment. Y'all ever just wake up and you feel like blah? Not blah, but it's like in my mind I'm like I have 101 things to do. Really, it's only like 2 or 3 things to do, but they're big things to do. And immediately, as soon as I woke up this morning, that's what I started thinking about. And the anxiety of needing to get it done and not wanting to procrastinate has me like frozen. I woke up around 9:20 and I wanted to take a class at the gym that started at 10 a.m. and the gym's only like a 7-minute drive away without traffic. With traffic, it's easily like 20 minutes, unfortunately. You would think I live in like LA or something. But yeah, so I got dressed. I left at like 10:05 my apartment. I got to the gym at 10:20 and I was like, you know what? I've already missed half of this class. I'm going home and I'll just go to the gym at my apartment because I also forgot my AirPods. So I've probably been back here for at least 40 minutes and I'm just like kind of stuck here. Like I don't know. I'm literally like, the door's right there. All I have to do is put my shoes on and go downstairs and go to the gym. But I want to sit here and be at peace for a few more minutes. But once I finish getting my life together, which will probably be very soon because I've already taken my pre-workout, I'm gonna go work out. I don't have too much planned outside of the things that I have to get done today, which is an audition for work, and I need to clean my apartment because my husband and I went on a trip a few days ago. Well, it's been about a week now, and I cleaned right before, so I didn't have to clean when we come back, but it's time for us to do a clean sweep of this place. So other than that, also got to figure out what I want to cook for dinner, or maybe I want to go out for dinner because it's Saturday and I'm not usually home on Saturdays. So maybe I can do something with my family or some friends. Probably gonna end up being my family. My sister was supposed to come over, but she's sick, so I don't know if that's actually gonna end up happening. And we will kind of see where the day goes from there. For now, I'm about to just put on my shoes and go get this workout in that I've been avoiding for like the last hour.
Big guy, been down, win, gang. You know, big guy, big moves, set free, lip blonde day. That's how we living. It's lit. One life, living out on to get a redo. Walk by faith, let the Holy Spirit lead you. Hardest word the kingdom, I ain't talking about soaring, but the Father got me soaring real high like an eagle. Send a prayer up, Father, never let me leave you. Harder for the rich to enter than a camel through a needle. Treasure up there, don't rush. So I run it up, gotta rep Jesus. Ooh, yeah. I had to switch up my ways. I had to switch up the walk. Yeah, I'm going in with my faith. Ay, you know I roll with the flock. Ay, I do not move with the haste. Yeah, he directing the plot. Ay, you know my gift is not wasted. I'm trying to honor my pops. Yeah, big God. I know, right?
Alright, so I'm on my way to Kobe's with my siblings and my mom right now, and a friend of ours, Carlos. I'm already late, honestly, but it's not my fault, it's Siri's fault, because that girl be tripping. She literally took me so out of the way when I could have just gone out the back of my apartment and been there in like 2 minutes. But that's neither here nor there. I'm feeling a little bit better. I do kind of feel still a little bit stressed because I still have one of the 2 major things that I needed to do left over. I did clean my apartment, as y'all saw, but I still got to bang out that audition, and I don't know what it is about auditions, but I just get a little bit of anxiety when I do them, and I think it's, number one, I want to audition well, and number two, I want to audition in a timely manner because I know if I don't get it done within usually the first night that I'm not even going to get a call back. I'm just not going to get the job, and it is important for me. Girl, shut up. I'm talking to Siri. Yeah, it is important for me to book because obviously that's, you know, a portion of my income, and also I just absolutely love the job. So I am going to ask my husband to help me out with that when he comes home, And for now, I'm just gonna kind of let myself sit back and unwind, and just enjoy some quality time with my mom and my siblings. And Carlos is a sibling too, so I'll just say my mom and my siblings.
How are you, baby? Oh, yeah, baby.
Thank you.
Oh, Japanese camera. Oh, yeah, mommy.
Grill is on fire.
Okay, so I am super behind schedule. I need to go to the DMV. My appointment is at 1 o'clock and it is 12:23. It's easily 20 minutes away, but I'm getting my new license photo, so I just want to make sure that I'm not going up there looking busted. I'm hoping that I can be done with just a quick face in 10 minutes or less. I like that natural microbladed look, which is why I use a brow pen and just a tinted brow gel, but right now we need to re-up. Anyways, I'm going to the DMV because your girl is a newlywed. And actually, since the last vlog I posted, it's easily been like a month and a half since I did this again. So that is a quick update for you guys. We didn't have much of a honeymoon just because his work schedule is so hectic. We did go to Napa Valley for a few days and that was real cute. I would do it again. I think that is a cute place to go with friends too, actually. Like, I wouldn't recommend it for, obviously, you know, if your man wants to go on a boys trip, don't recommend Napa Valley because that just ain't it. Another thing that I feel like I want to get into when it comes to just kind of self-care is I want to start going on solo dates. For such a long time, I feel like I was so terrified to go out by myself because, you know, when you're a young and attractive female, it can sometimes feel like everybody is out to snatch you up. And I mean that in like a kidnapper way, not like everybody wants you. Oh my god, everybody wants a piece of you. No, not at all. So I wanted to actually see if I could go to the movies and see Poor Things. That looks so cute with, what's that girl's name? She's from The Amazing Spider-Man. No, it's not coming back to me. But that looks like a cute movie, and it's not necessarily something that my husband would want to see, so that's something that I could do solo dolo, and I'm sure it's a good movie because it has like 90-something% on Rotten Tomatoes, and you really don't see that much these days. So, the deed is done. I got my new license. Okay, sorry, I had to readjust because my camera was doing just a little bit too much. So, I'm now going to Sprouts. I'm on the hunt for some ground lamb. I want to make this curry lamb meatball recipe that's in this new cookbook I got by Lazarus Lynch. And oof, things look good. I just haven't been able to find the freaking ground lamb anywhere. I go online, it says that they have it at Walmart, it says that they have it at Publix, it's on Instacart, but as soon as I go to the store, I've literally been searching for this for like a week now. As soon as I go to the store, they're either sold out or they don't have it. So, fingers crossed that it's at Sprouts because I really want to try that recipe because that thing look banging, girl.
Usually I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull a drop top out. Summer nights, it's a vibe, yeah.
Successful shopping trip. I was able to find a ground lamb at Sprouts. I also got some eggs, some coconut milk, some coconut cream because I'm not sure which one of these the recipe asked for, so I just bought them both. Potatoes. I feel like it's always good to have potatoes at home if we have a steak night and I don't have a side dish. Thyme, sweet smoked paprika, which I've actually never heard of this in my entire life, but that was in the recipe and I'm like, this gotta be a typo, but no, it does exist. Ground lamb, cilantro, and I got an extra one of these just in case this recipe is just too banging and I gotta make it again. And then this is the cookbook that I was telling you guys about. So I am just super excited to make these. Look, I got a bookmark already because we're ready over here. Look at this picture. And tell me that does not look absolutely delicious. Can't wait. But first, before I start cooking, because it's only 4 o'clock, I usually start making dinner around 5, sometimes 6, depending on what time my man comes home. Because I like for him to still have his food a little bit warm and not just have to throw it right in the microwave. I am going to put my groceries away, and then I'll probably start cooking, like I said, around 5 o'clock. And in the meantime, I'm gonna try to be productive and do a couple of auditions that I have lined up, and then I'll catch up with y'all a little bit later. Girl, I have not talked to you guys all day. So I'm doing some errands right now. I just left the bank because I needed to change my name on my debit and credit cards. Honestly, this is such a tedious process, the whole name change situation. And I mean, it's cool or whatever because my man, he got a nice last name. It's nice. So I'm not really mad about it. It's just there's been so much that has to go into all of this to make sure that all my ducks are in a row and everything's perfect. I don't know what's going to happen when I go to file my taxes now that my name has changed. That might be an ignorant statement to make, but I just don't know I don't know what's going to happen. Right now, I'm headed to Ulta because of yesterday's makeup mishap. I realized it's really just time to re-up. Like, I don't even know what we're doing anymore with those empty bottles of concealer and empty brow pens. It's getting scarce. And when I tried to do my makeup today, I don't really know if you could see it. I just feel like I look like I don't have no eyebrows. And that's not cute. So, headed to Ulta now. I wanted to go see a 2:40 movie. I am that type of person, and my husband can't stand it because I don't care about no previews. I paid to see the movie, so I will show up to the theater 15 minutes late. Now, sometimes that does result in me missing like the first 5 minutes of the movie, so that can be a little because usually that's some of the most important stuff in the film, but I'm okay with that. So I'm gonna see how long this takes me. It's 2:17 now. The movie starts, the previews start at 2:40. So hopefully I can just run in and run out of Ulta, and then I can take myself on my little solo date.
You're eligible to apply for credit card. You'll get 20% off, and you will get a gift. Okay.
It's dangerous. So it's literally 2 minutes till 3:30 now. That took way longer than expected. Ulta is a very dangerous store. But what really happened was the Ulta that I went to did not have my freaking brow pencil, and my eyebrows are already kind of sparse as it is. So that's just like something that I'm not gonna go without. If I'm going to Ulta or Sephora or wherever, if I'm going to the makeup store, I'm gonna get something for my brows if I need it. But what I did end up getting from the other store was this Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I asked the girl, I was in between what I already used at home, which was both the Fenty and the Bisque shade of the Lancome concealer. I actually didn't see the Lancome concealer at all. Maybe it's been so long since I bought that because I wear such little makeup that is gone, is discontinued, it don't even exist no more, or the formula has been updated and now it's something completely new. But she said, without any hesitation, she was like, well, between Fenty and Lancome, honestly, neither. And I was like, oh, so what would you get? And she said this one. And honestly, I'm not too disappointed because hello, look at the size of this thing.
A large. You got your money.
So that's good. This is gonna last me forever. Who cares about the 12-month, whatever this is on the back? No, we don't. I'm getting my money's worth. I also bought my staple, long-lasting Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. I wanted to try something new, so I got the Charlotte Tilbury Contour one. I've had my eye on this one for a while, but I just felt like I didn't really necessarily need it because I don't wear liquid foundation that often. But truthfully, I don't wear foundation at all that often. So I'm thinking because this is liquid that I can just kind of blend it into my natural face, and with that and concealer and a little bit of blush, brows, mascara, I'll be fine. Of course, I got my ColourPop Tinted Brow Gel. And then from this Ulta, oh my god, what is it? Oh my god, what is that? Oh! I lost it! That's not good. Okay, somewhere in this car is my brow pen that I just came all the way to this other Ulta to buy. No, I'm sick. Where is it? Oh, not it was in my lap. I'm sick. See y'all at home.
48 hours later.
Hey y'all. It's been a day. It's been a little bit of a day. Yesterday, I didn't catch up with you guys because I went to go get my passport, and that was like a 6:30 in the morning flight, so I woke up at 4 to catch a 6:30 flight. Kind of spent the day in Miami, but literally at the Miami passport. But actually, what is the place called? Oh, the Miami Passport Agency. And ended up missing the flight back home because it took a while for me to actually receive this book right here, but we got it. My married name is in here. My married name is on my ID. I got my new Soch with my married name on it. We are Gucci. I think I probably just broke the record for the fastest ID and name change ever. Right now, I'm just kind of sitting here. I came back from a callback that I had for a huge audition. I'm kind of down because I don't feel like I performed that well. I don't know what it is about callbacks. Like, they just booked me for the job. If you like me off my audition, you know? But no, I just get so nervous, and it's really ironic considering I'm sitting here casually talking to a camera. Also, you know what? It's 2024, and this is kind of like a side comment, but just something that's been on my heart for the last few days. I feel like the days of me putting up with toxicity, they're gone. They are behind me. I have never really been the type of person to feed into that or really just kind of put up with disrespect, but I feel like when it's coming from someone that's near and dear to you, and you want to keep giving them chances, you want to keep trying, you want to keep hoping that they're going to change and that things are going to get better, but when this has been taking place for a span of years, I think it's okay for you to cut yourself off from that person. At some point, we have to put our own mental health first, and if having somebody, I won't say having somebody in your life, but having a relationship with somebody is causing you more heartache than good, I think it's best for you to probably separate yourself from that person. And that doesn't mean that you don't love them, it's just that you're gonna have to love them for a distance because right now they're not healthy for you to have in your life. And I'm gonna stand on that 10 toes down because I'm in a situation where I just feel like it's been a roller coaster. And I'm not talking about Brian, I'm not talking about my husband. Just a thought about another situation that's kind of on my heart and on my head and has been causing me quite a bit of stress for the last several years. And I've decided I don't want to be a part of that anymore. So since all of this was on my mind, I was gonna clean up today, but I'm going to take myself on that solo date to the movies. I literally already bought my ticket. It's at 2:35 and right now it is 1:48. I'm gonna go see Poor Things. That's what I'm gonna do for me. Saturday. We made it full circle finally. This is a Saturday to Saturday vlog. This is gonna be the final day of this vlog. I know it's kind of long, so bear with me. Today I was originally planning to go to the mall and buy this Citizens dual tone watch that I had my eye on. And then I just kind of started thinking about how I said a prayer maybe a couple weeks ago, asking God to help me save up about 20 grand so that when my husband and I want to buy a house, when the market's supposed to fluctuate a little bit and the interest rates are supposed to go down in spring, we have a decent amount of cash flow so that we can put our down payment down. And I won't say truthfully that I didn't have some sort of a splurging problem already. I wouldn't call it a problem. I splurge more than I need to. I'll say that. I don't think it's a problem. Like, I don't ever spend more than I have. I've never done that. I will never do that. I'm not irresponsible with my money, but I could save more than I had been. Anyways, I had been doing great. I hadn't been buying unnecessary things. My money had been going to groceries and whatever portions of the bills that I have. I've been doing good. And all of a sudden, as soon as I said that prayer, I've noticed that I've been wanting to buy things that I don't need. And it just got me thinking. I'm like, that's how the enemy works. I ask God for something, God to help me do something, and all of a sudden, here Satan comes. Temptation, 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 for me to get this stuff that I don't need. And the fact that it happened immediately after I said that prayer was how I know that it's the enemy trying to get me to do these things. I also just finished watching Chizzy Juba's video where she's talking about why she gave her life to Christ. And her testimony is actually kind of similar to mine in a sense that a void was filled when I gave my life to Christ. Seriously gave my life to Christ a couple years ago. But I realized lately that I have not been faithful. Like, that's hard to say, that's hard to admit, and it's hard to face myself. But I've been spending time doing any and everything else, and I haven't been fighting my flesh. I haven't been sitting down, opening that book, spending intentional time with God. I think my prayer life has been okay. I've been praying more, but when I really sit and I think about it, I've been praying and just asking for things for me. And in the midst of that, he was still answering my prayers. Like, I prayed for so long to be married. I'm now married. As far as my acting career, I prayed that I would at least have bookings once a month so that I could save up money. I live off of my flight attendant income and I save my acting income. And so that's how I've been able to save as much as I have thus far. But oh, my battery's gonna die, no. But I haven't been spending intentional time with him. And because of that, I've been feeling that void opening back up. And I've been feeling guilty. So today I'm going to go find somewhere. I'm not going to stay in my apartment because I have too many distractions here. I've got my Xbox, I got my computer. I have 101 things that I could do other than spend time with God here. So I'm going to go find somewhere in this area that I can just have alone time and be with God. So I'm finished with my Bible study. I've been up here for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. As you can see, I got my praise and worship going in the back. This was honestly exactly what I needed. This was an amazing experience. I feel like my spirit has been stirred and a giant weight has just been like, just lifted off of me, because I was really beating myself up yesterday about the fact that I feel like I bombed that audition. Because even beforehand, I was praying and I was praying and I was praying, and then I went in there and I immediately talked myself down and I psyched myself out and I got super nervous and I could not perform the way that I needed to perform on camera. Like, I'm not talking to a camera right now. So it just really didn't make any sense, and I was just sad. But I went to that book and I realized that I didn't let my faith lead me, and that is so important. This is definitely something that I'm gonna continue doing, and I will continue vlogging about, because I feel like that's a good way for me to hold myself accountable. This is also something that I used to do consistently, and I told myself at the end of the year I was gonna make it part of my, New Year's resolution that I was gonna get back to doing this consistently, because I need it. The way that I feel right now, it's like air. Like, I'm light as a feather right now, and I need this consistently. So I hope that you guys are okay with sharing those moments with me. Other than that, this is the end of the vlog. Thank you guys so much for spending the week with me. And before you go, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again in the next one. Take care.